Hello everybody, this is the Goofsome Fox coming at you with two matches here from the recent situation battle, the day of Dakar. These are both going to be matches on the AUEG side here. This first one is going to be in the Zeta Gundam, and the next match is going to be in the Dijeh. And yeah, again, two AUEG matches here. I haven't gotten the Titan side yet as of making this video, so I'm going to focus on this side here, and I'm going to cover both sides as well, just like what each group comes with for this situation battle. And well, I'm going to start this by saying the AUEG side on this mode is quite strong, actually. If we look at the listing here, the AUEG side is labeled as Team A. You have the Zeta Gundam, which is a 700 cost general here. And you got the Gundam, you get the Zeta Gundam Beam Rifle and the Zeta Gundam Beam Saber. And yeah, I think this suit right here is, again, the most powerful thing that is probably in this entire room right now. Because the amount of damage that I'm just able to do with this. As you can see here, yeah, I'm going to be able to destroy the Morosai there. And was able to get a hit on the Violence. So yeah, Zeta Gundam, very powerful. They even had it up here as well. The Zeta Gundam has been upgraded with higher MS specs and skill performance compared to the normal one. So I don't know what exactly they upgraded on this thing to make it even more powerful. They probably could have just put the 700 one in here and like called it a day, honestly. I don't know why they felt the need to make it even more powerful, but yeah, Zeta Gundam, really good. The next suit that's up here is the Dijeh. That's going to come around at 600 costs. Comes with the Hayakushiki beam rifle and the Dijeh beam sword, or really just a beam naginata. And the Dijeh is what I'm going to have for the next clip. It's also a pretty nice suit because you do have things like the shrapnel bazooka that is very helpful for dealing with the flying suits on the Titan side. And then finally you have three Nemos, each at varying costs with varying weapons. You have a 550 cost one, which has the Hyper Bazooka modified, and the Beam Saber late model. They all use the late model Beam Saber, so I'm not gonna, say that for the other ones. You have a 450 cost Nemo that comes with the 170mm cannon, and then you got a 400 cost one that comes with the Gym 2 beam rifle. So with the exception of the Gym rifle, yeah, each Nemo pretty much comes with one of the equipable weapons that the Nemo can use in normal mode, so that's very nice there. Very interesting to see that the 170mm cannon is here, because I don't think that's something the Nemo ever used in Zeta Gundam specifically. I know it was a unicorn thing where it was seen using that weapon, but again, I don't think Zeta was one of the cases where that happened. Unless it is something I may have missed, but as far to my knowledge, yeah, but I think in this case the Morosai uses the Ferdinand rifle prototype, which is something I don't think it uses in Zeta as well. I think that's something it only uses in Unicorn, so I'm assuming it's probably for balancing reasons that they gave those suits these weapons, because you don't have any supports or raids in this mode, it's all generals, so probably just wanted to have some suits that could kind of fill those gaps. And well, we're going to look at the Titan side here, what they have in comparison to the AUEG team. And starting off here, you have the Violence at 650. That comes with its Violence Mega Particle Cannons and its melee, its Violent Beam Saber. And they did do some changes for this as well. The Violent will be upgraded in MS spec, where it says MS spec was equipped, and that it was equipped with the skill of Force Injector level 2. They had a very weird way of wording that here. But, yeah, Violent looks like it does have some upgraded specs as well, which is nice. You have two Ashimars, both at 600 costs with the large beam rifle and the blow enhanced. So pretty much standard Ashimars. You have the Morosai at 450 with the Ferdinand rifle prototype and the Morosai beam saber. And then finally you have a Hyzak at 400 that comes with the Zaku machine gun custom and the Hyzak Heat Hawk. So, yeah, at least the Hyzak does come with the Heat Hawk in this mode. Unlike the last time it appeared, where it did have the Saber, which I think is something that I've heard complaints about, because I think the Heat Hawk is just the much more preferred weapon. So nice to see him put it for this game mode here. But, yeah, like I said, the AUG side from what I've played of it, yeah, like, AUG just has a really, like, strong advantage here, just with the suits that they overall just kind of have. The Zeta Gundam, as I mentioned, is a pretty powerful suit in this mode, especially when it comes to its melee. That's going to be, like, its strongest suit. If you can get the, like, Beam Saber Bayonet combo on most things here, you're going to be taking a pretty big chunk of their health, which is something I really don't see coming from the Titan side. I feel like with them, they have to rely a bit more on range with, like, the Marasai and even the Ashimars as well, which I've seen the Ashimars go in for punches a few times, but like I said, they really don't seem to do that much. And it doesn't help with the Dijeh being on the AUEG side as well. Having that shrapnel bazooka and being able to shoot most of these things out of the sky, that's going to be another big advantage that the AUEG does have to play with. And what also doesn't help too is that I don't even think these things are, the cost might be balanced because the AUEG side does have the lower cost suits in the form of the Nemos. But even then, when you look at the Titan side, they have the Morasai and the Hyzak at 450 and 400. So it might be a bit more balanced than it seemed to look, at least in terms of cost. But just in overall performance, yeah, I think the AU kind of has it in the bag when it comes to this game mode here. But I will have to try to get a Titans match in the future, see if I'll be able to get one, because I do want to try the Titans at least once. That's what I try to do with these types of things, but since it is random, there's no guarantee that I'm ever going to really get that side. The only time I don't think I've ever actually been able to get the Xeon side was that one OA from S-Team one that was actually on this map as well. And then there was another one as too with the Hygogs where I didn't get the Federation side ever, so those have been really the only exceptions so far, but probably just gotta keep playing it to see if I can try to get it one day. And we're nearing the last 40 seconds here. As you can see, it's becoming a pretty close match. The Titan side does have the lead here, but as you can see here, really going in for the Bayonet and Beam Saber combo. Does have excellent reach, so I'm going to be able to finish off both the Violence and the Marasai there. Going to get a hit on the Hyzak as well. And looks like that Ashimo was all that was left. Going to get the assist on them as the Dijeh gets the kill. And right now I'm just going to try to stay back here because I am the highest cost thing here. Same with the Dijeh, and we are both low on health, so I'm just going to try to boost back to base here. Just try to make sure I don't get hit and give the enemy team any score that might give them a chance to win. And hey, it's going to be timeout, mission over. Good work's going around in the chat there. And let's see how we did here with the Zeta Gundam. And yeah, as you can see, top in pretty much every stat there. Yeah, first place in mostly everything. Only third in assist, so yeah, really good performance there coming from the Zeta. And that's, for the matches I've gotten on the AUEG side, that's pretty much what I've seen, is just the Zeta Gundam hogging the leaderboard. There was one match I had with the Zeta Gundam, though, where I didn't get, like, that high. I think I got second place, and Dijeh got most of the points. Along from the Nemos as well. I think a Nemo got something for assist. And that's really the only exception, though. Every other time I've seen it, it's just been the Zeta Gundam just hogging that top spot. And this next match here, this is going to be the Dijeh. Already mentioned the strengths of this suit here, that mainly being that you do have the shrapnel bazooka. And again, you do have some pretty good stuff as well. Dijeh is just another personal favorite suit of mine, so was one that I was very easily, like, comfortable playing, just because I am used to using this suit quite a bit. And yeah, I think it was a pretty fun match. This one came out pretty well, much like the Zeta Gundam match, so just wanted to have both of these matches displayed here, because these are what I would kind of consider the main suits when it comes to the AUEG side. Hopefully, if I try to get the Titans one, I want to try to see if I can maybe get the Violent, because I would be interested to see how that suit works in a more controlled environment like this. I do like the violent in normal like game modes, but recently I used to play it a bit more than I kind of do now. Now it just doesn't seem like I really try to use it as much, though I really wasn't the best with the violent, so again, would be more interested in trying it in a controlled environment like this, which I think kind of helped me find out a few more suits that I've been meaning to play a bit more, such as the Goof Flight Test Type. Those already suits I played a lot before the Situation Battle it appeared in, but having it in a Situation Battle and just being able to play it a bit more did make me want to play it more in normal mode as well, so that might have the same effect there. And heading to stop by the base and get some repairs done. But, yeah, I'll give my closing thoughts here. I do like this Situation Battle, but I think it's not really the most balanced as some of the other ones have been recently, so I definitely will say the Zeta Gundam feels like it's the biggest culprit. If they can maybe try to nerf that a little, I think it might feel a bit more balanced for both sides. But aside from that, I think everything else is fine for the most part. If they want to, I mean, they could also maybe just buff the violence if they want to try and balance it. But considering it says that the Zeta is at 700 and they buffed its stats, again, not really sure what they buffed about it. I think that's probably the thing that might need to change the most in this scenario. But yeah, that's going to be all from me for this video here. Going to have the rest of this match play out. Comment down below what you think about the day at Dakar Situation Battle. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And with that, I will see you all in the next one. Later.
We've lost an allied unit. Shake it off. Select your redeployment now. An ally has destroyed an enemy mobile suit. We've lost an allied unit. See you soon. An ally has destroyed an enemy mobile suit. Got the advantage right now. Beacon overtaken. Lost an allied unit. Destroyed an enemy mobile suit. We've lost an allied unit. This op's got 2 minutes to go. Light damage. You can shrug that off, right? Damage is building. Your mobile suit can't take much more. Eject! An ally has destroyed an enemy mobile suit. This op's got 1 minute to go. Don't get sloppy now. See you soon. The enemy's captured a beacon. Light damage. You can shrug that off, right? Building up. Watch yourself. Time has run out. All right, we win. Here are this battle's rewards.